Hello, it's me, David, and Omar Apollo, and this is episode I don't really know of Evil Taurus, my podcast, where now apparently I scroll through my camera roll every month and I recap what happened. Today is a very special episode because I am in the process of dyeing my hair. Well, my hair is already pink, but it be looking crazy, so I'm re-dyeing it. So this is the me looking crazy episode. Sorry, I can't always be sexy. Sorry, I can't always be a catch. Anywho, so yeah, this is my show where I basically scroll through my camera roll and I recap what happened. And I think this time around, I want to share a bit more of like what I watched and what I listened to at the end. So that should be really fun. But the pictures will come up right here, and you can follow along with me. July was crazy. Low-key July was like the longest month ever. How did my month start? Ooh, 4th of July. Me and some of my friends went to a creek near like Santa Cruz on the 4th of July. I usually never do anything on the 4th of July, and this time around I was having a lot of fun. Here is a picture of me. Real quiet on the creek. No Saucy Santana since he is a Trump supporter. Here is, let's see. What else happening at the creek? A lot of things happening at the creek. Funny thing about living in the Bay Area is that there's no pools. I came from SoCal where like everyone had a pool, and there's no pools in the Bay. So you literally, if you want to go swimming, you have to drive an hour and a half to the creek. So this is me and my friend Arlette on her rooftop. Can you see that? It kind of looks crazy, but she lives on the Tenderloin, so we got to watch fireworks down there, and I was having a lot of fun. And this is a picture of me on the rooftop having a lot of fun. That day was crazy actually, and oh my god, it literally felt like we were in the middle of a war zone. Just loud, bang, bang, bang. I've been using this meme a lot recently. Wait, give me 1 second. My iPad case is like throwing me off. Sorry, you need to throw that over there. Okay. This meme of Rachel Sennett, where she's like, "What's wrong?" and she's like, "A lot." This is honestly has just felt very spiritually me, because everything is everything is wrong. Another meme that I've been really fucking with. You've healed. We're supposed to. Yeah, exactly. July was not a very healing month for me. I won't lie to you. I was ghosted by a situationship that I've been talking to for 2 months. But low key, it was kind of like a mutual ghost, at least I think. And that's kind of beautiful. But he has been liking my Instagram stories, so maybe he'll come back. I don't know. Or maybe he won't. You know what? It's fine. Oh my god. Me and my friend got Yoga Park in Berkeley. If you live in the Bay Area, or I guess like in the East Bay, or you went to UC Berkeley, you know Yoga Park is an institution, and a good one at that. This is crazy. Here is a picture of a tecate and a shot me and my friend Jasmine, we found this bar down in Soma that does like these crazy deals. You get a shot and a beer for $10, and it's actually the best thing ever. If you're in the area, hit me up. I'll give you the name of the bar. Yoga Park was crazy. Here is a picture of me making dinner in my friend's Temu apartment that I wanted to use for my Tinder profile, but I deleted my Tinder profile, so now you get to see that. I was drinking a glass of wine and holding a stizzy. So that's kind of where I started the month. Very, very in my head, you know. I think I said last month I talked about how me and my friends were going to go to Yosemite, and we did take that trip. So I have a lot of pictures from that Yosemite trip. Here is a picture of me inflating a big ass fucking raft that can hold like 10 people. It was crazy. We had an air pump, thank God, but oh my God, just like on the topic of retreats and going on vacation with your friends, I was high-key so nervous to go on this trip with a bunch of my friends because, I mean, these are not relatively new friends. I mean, I've had these people in my life for like about a year. But it's always scary when you go on a big trip with people that you've never traveled with before. I remember in college, I went on a big like friend group trip. We went to Big Bear, and the group chat like did not survive the trip, and it was traumatic. And I was kind of the entire time was like, guys, like please not fight. But there was no fighting. This is me and my friends on our way to Yosemite. We were mugged the fuck out, actually. Like, we're having a mug off in the back of this car, so that's always fun. One of my favorite pictures of the whole trip is me DJing. I am a DJ only for bar mitzvahs and divorce parties. I'm gonna link my Soundcloud down below. It's Evil Taurus. Yes, shameless plug. It was so good, guys. I literally, you want to see this picture I took of nature? Here's a picture I took of a monster behind a bunch of mountains in Yosemite. So many fond memories of Yosemite, guys. I grew up going to Yosemite, so it's one of like my childhood, like nostalgia memories. Here's a crazy picture on the drive back. I don't think I can show this picture. You know what? I won't show that picture, but there's a picture of my friend at Costco, and she dropped her like vanilla ice cream all over the floor, and it was really, really funny. What else happened? Ooh, okay. Here is a picture of me walking into my local AMC to watch The Odyssey. Okay. Do I have a lot of thoughts on The Odyssey? I still need to watch it in IMAX. We have an IMAX screen here in San Francisco, so, and it's in the AMC. So, and I am an AMC A-lister. Oh my God, I'm also drop my letterbox. Follow me on Letterbox. I'm trying to get a clout. On there. The Odyssey was actually amazing. I watched it at like 11 at night, like 11:30, and so we didn't get out of the theater until like 2 in the morning. It was me and my friend Raymond, and it was actually like an insane viewing experience. I had to buy like a monster to stay awake because I had worked the day. But it was crazy. I think like my overall thoughts on that movie was that everyone was acting circles around Tom Holland, which is crazy. And I did just watch Spider-Man yesterday, but I guess I'll share those thoughts next month. But The Odyssey was really, really, really good, and I would watch it again, and I do want to watch it again. I just keep forgetting to buy a ticket to watch it in IMAX. So, you know, maybe I'll be better about that in the future. Oh my God, this is a paparazzi style picture of me and my friend Arlette getting into an argument on the streets of San Francisco. We went to Japantown It's my first time going to Japantown. I don't know how I missed it. I've been here for like 3 years and I've never been to Japantown. Went to Japantown, had a blast, got some boba. Here's a picture of my friend praying. We've been doing a lot of praying recently, guys. A lot of praying. Gen Z goes Catholic. I believe it. Here's a picture of me looking like a gay uncle. Um, very Y2K. Very Y2K, I would say. Um, that whole day was just like such a fun vibe. We like hung out, we vibed. Um, 10 out of 10, guys. I would recommend hanging out with your friends whenever you can, especially during these trying times. You have to hang out with people. Like, it's just, you just have to. Like, you literally just have to. Um, what else has happened? Oh, here's a picture of me and all my friends. We went to Teeth. Teeth is this like dive bar in the Mission. They have a really great deal on wings on Wednesday, where they have like 50-cent wings or something crazy like that. Funny enough, I have not returned to their wing Wednesday. I went last summer and then I got really sick afterwards, and then I got like a chest infection and I was like bedridden for a month and a half. And I'm sure that it didn't come from there, but just the trauma that holds in my brain and in my heart just has stopped me from going back to that particular day. But I have returned to the establishment and ate the food, just not the wings. Well, actually, that's a fucking lie, because I ate the wings when I went that day. I just haven't gone back to the day where they're like crazy discounted. But I love Teeth. Me and my friends go there all the time, even though the bartenders do not like us. But we return time and time again, and we take up space at that dive bar, and it's beautiful because we'll just come back. And the bartender's always kind of mean to us, but that's kind of the vibe, you know? Like, you kind of want to go somewhere where the wait staff is a little mean to you, because, you know what? Like, it is what it is. Like, I work in customer service, and I wish I could be mean to my customers all the time. Sometimes I am a little bit of a bitch, but not all the time. And so I just have to, like, appreciate when people are just mean. Oh my god, here's a picture of me that day drinking. Oh my, I keep locking my freaking iPad. God does not want me to talk about this. It's a picture of me drinking a Paloma, I think, at El Rio. Oh my god, another crazy place to go to in the city is El Rio. I'm sure you already know this if you live in the city, because duh, how would you not know about El Rio? I'm not saying anything new here or groundbreaking, but it is just a place. It is just a place. Oh my god, here's a picture of my new bag. This is actually an insane lore drop right now, because this bag has changed my life. It is the Free People Emerson tote. Do not ask me how I got it. I did evil things to get this bag. But it is decked out. It is now my work bag. It is my club bag. I clock into my retail job, clock out, go to the club. That bag is on my shoulder. I'm having a night out in Oakland. That bag is on my shoulder. I'm going to the picnic. That bag is on my shoulder. I'm going to the movies. The bag is on my shoulder. Like, that bag is everywhere with me. And it truly has changed my life. It is just, it's so beautiful, and wow. Just wow, guys. Just wow. Ooh, here's a picture of me getting lunch at a tapas restaurant in the Mission. Picado is the name of it. It's on 16th and like Valencia. If you're into really good tapas, they have a really great happy hour menu. And I was there with my friend Coleman, and we got lunch, because we are women who brunch and lunch and dinner, and all we need is a book club. And I went there for my birthday, actually, and it was really, really good. We actually went there as a pre-game, because we were going to go to this like DJ thing at someone's apartment. And we did, in fact, go to the DJ thing at someone's apartment, and it was a vibe. That low-key was the start of like a 4-day bender for me. I went out Thursday and I went all the way through like Sunday. But I was having a really hard week. I one of my friends, I guess who's not my friend anymore, this individual who I met in college when I was 18, we had like a friend breakup, and it was just, one of those things that happens in your life when you're like in your 20s and you're like, damn, like I lost another friend, like another person in my life who I thought was going to be there forever. It's just like gone, and then they're just not there anymore, and you're like, wow, all these memories that we have together are just like obsolete now. I can't talk about it with anyone else. So July was, it's crazy. Like, I feel like you can go like breaking up with the guy is so like whatever, like you break up with the guy, whatever, you move on. There's plenty of other guys in like the sea. But losing like a friend and it being over something crazy that you have no control over, and you kind of feel like they had just made up their mind and that was it. That's tough. It's tough. And you can't, I guess you can't beg people to be in your life. If they don't want to be in your life, then they just go. But on a lighter note, this is a picture of me and my friend Jasmine, Chica Boom Beats. We did a back to back. This is like on a Sunday. It was beautiful. I had like 3 days off work back to back because I called out one day, and we were at Safari Camp. Shout out another go-to place in Oakland, Safari Camp. And we had the whole place basically to ourselves, and we just did like a B2B. We played around with music. I'm trying to improve my DJ skills, not so much so I can become a DJ and play at clubs, just because like this is like a hobby of mine, and I just want to get better at it. And like I think learning and like expanding my skill set in something, and like not being scared to like try something new and like mess up and not be good at it, and kind of just like I feel like a lot of things in my life, when I start them and I'm not immediately like really good at them, I get kind of thrown off because I'm like, ugh, like I just want to be like good at it and just kind of skip the whole like part where you learn. But I've been learning how to DJ like seriously, like on a more serious note, for maybe like I guess maybe like a year. So it's fun to like slowly graduate and like go up like the building blocks. Like this month I bought a USB for the first time and I put music on it, because usually I'll just DJ from my computer and I have my deck and I just kind of do it from my room or from my iPad. But like doing like the big boy step of like getting a USB and like like learning how to operate it on the software, and then like playing with someone else and bouncing off each other, and it's just been really, really interesting. And I think one of the funnest parts about learning how to DJ has just been like discovering new music and going on the hunt. And like I'll like sit at my computer and I'll scroll through Bandcamp for like hours, and I just like will scroll and get music, and it's a lot of fun, and it's something that I write about for work. But it's just interesting to have like a deeper perspective and understanding of it. So whenever I'm out covering like events at clubs, I can have like I feel like my ear is more tuned to like what's happening on the DJ. Like what's happening, transition and stuff like that. So to me, it's really interesting. It's like kind of like doing like field research, so I can better understand what it is that I'm truly like experiencing. Because I think like there's so much more deep stuff that happens when like nightlife. But that is a whole tangent. Oh my god, another funny meme that has been like actually me. He made his gay ass self cry with his gay ass song. That is just, the middle of the month was kind of rough for me. I think this is the week where I did like a marathon of like sad girl movies. I watched how did I start off that marathon? I watched The Virgin Suicides. I watched Palo Alto. I watched the Florida Project, and then I watched The Perks of Being a Wallflower. So I was really trying to speed run the like challenge. Um, it was my first time watching Palo Alto, and it's my first time watching the Florida Project. And the Florida Project actually fundamentally changed my brain chemistry, and also that soundtrack is so good. Like Dev Hynes is on that soundtrack, like Blood Orange. It is actually so good. If you have not go listen to April's Daydream from that soundtrack. It actually I don't know, it just did something to my brain. I mean, I feel like that's low-key why I have pink hair now, because the main character in the movie, she has blue hair, and I was like, wait, I kind of want to have pink hair. So maybe that's kind of what that happened. Maybe I don't know, but um, it actually it's so good, and yeah, if you have not, go watch the Florida Project. But I'm sure I was the last person on earth to watch that movie. But it is actually so good, so good. Here is a picture of me going blonde and dyeing my eyebrows. Girl who is going through something dyes her hair and bleaches her eyebrows. Breaking fucking news. Said no one ever. um, you know. Um, um, Here is a screenshot of someone's Bumble profile picture. Someone's Bumble profile. I got on Bumble for 24 hours and then deleted Bumble because I actually hate Bumble. And I'm in this sort of state of my life where I've been out of a relationship for I think about 3 or 4 months now. Let me see, April, May, June, July. Yeah, 4 months. So I'm kind of oh, I guess I should start dating again. But then I go and date, and I'm like, oh, I hate men and what they think, and I also I hate having conversations with men. I find them very boring. And transactional. I don't know, but I matched with this guy off Bumble, and it was here's a random story time for you. It was actually, wait, I want to see if I have the picture of me from that day, because it was actually so. Oh. This holiday started. Here's a picture of me I sent to my friends. I matched with this guy on Bumble, and he immediately texted me and was like, "Are you free?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's my day off." He's like, "Awesome, let's go get breakfast." And I was like, "Okay." Mind you, it was a Tuesday. And he was like, "Let's go get breakfast." I was like, "All right, let's go get breakfast." This nice Turkish man, a little Turkish bear, never heard nobody. So I thought. So we get breakfast. He seems pretty nice, whatever, pretty normal. He pays for breakfast. I was hungry. A girl gotta eat. And after the fact, I was like, oh, whatever. He seems nice. He followed me on Instagram. I was like, you know what? Maybe we'll chat up again sometime. We'll get dinner. We'll graduate from breakfast to dinner. And then I sent that in a group chat with one of my friends who also lives in Oakland. And my friend will remain anonymous for safety reasons. And so my friend texted me and was like, because I texted in the group chat and was like, just have breakfast with this Turkish bear, ha ha hee hee. And then they're like, oh, that kind of rings like a bell. How many gay Turkish bears can live in Oakland? The answer is not that many. And he saw that I followed him on Instagram, and he was like, oh, sister, that is the killer. The killer. So apparently my friend and this nice Turkish bear, who I thought was nice, had several running, they had like a thing going on, and apparently he was really, really, really evil. Evil, wicked, kind of demented, kind of mean, and I'll leave it at that. But It just goes to show that you just like never know what someone's intentions are, because he seemed so nice, like, oh, like this like nice friendly guy. And that's how he came across to my friend when they started like dating, or like, not, I guess not dating, but like seeing each other. And then he pivoted left really hard and then became evil. And that is just what is so scary about dating, is that you never know when someone is gonna turn evil. Like, they can be the nicest person ever, like whatever, like super gentleman like, and then one day they just become evil. Like, once you let your guard down, boom, evil. The killer is in your house. You have to run away. And so I learned that day. And, like, that was actually enough cause for me to be like, all right, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Here is an honorary picture of me sitting on that damn hill. Everyone in SF knows all you do is sit on that damn hill. I was sitting here reflecting on my day, drinking a beer after work, which I have been trying to do more often, and I should probably stop. But you know what? You give what you give, and sometimes I just want to give 26-year-old failed son who sits on that damn hill and has a Sapporo after work. It's okay though, because I'm gay. If you do that as a straight guy, you're kind of a chud. Here is a picture of me outside of the local Chili's that same day. Here is another picture of me at the Chili's at the same day. And here is a picture of our order at Chili's on that same day. That day was actually so fun. Me and 3 of my coworkers, we hung out at the Loris Park, had a little drink, and then we moseyed our way over to, I think, like, was it San Bruno? Where is this? Yeah, San Bruno. The San Bruno the Chili's at San Bruno. And oh my god, actually, story time about my experience at the Chili's in San Bruno. We get in there, mind you, we are higher than the clouds. I'll just say that. And our waiter, who I think was like the manager or something, because for a Tuesday night at Chili's, this place, was it? No, it was a Thursday night. My bad. For a Thursday night at Chili's, this place was packed. Everybody and their mama was at this Chili's on a Thursday night. Crazy. Mind you, rent was due like the next day, so I had no money to be there. But my friend so graciously paid for my dinner. And so we were at the Chili's at San Bruno, and our waiter, who I think was the manager, he took our order, and it was the most intense man I've ever seen in my entire life. I think he had done like a line or two before, or like was on Adderall or something. He was on some sort of stimulant, and he like was like sweating, but like kind of like not like from, I think from like, I feel like when you can tell when someone is sweating from like a cold sweat because like their heart rate is racing so much. That is the energy this man was bringing to our table. And he came, took our order, and then I don't think we saw him again after that. It was like other waiters who like came and brought our food, and then like we got our boxes from and everything. It was so, he took our order and he leaned over our table and was trying to make direct eye contact with all of us, and he was dead ass all up in our personal space, and it was so crazy. But we low-key still had a blast. It was a vibe. It was just beautiful. Triple Dippers, the house down. That was actually that's all that was in my camera for July. I want to talk about some of the music that I listened to this month. A lot of good things came out this month, actually. Starting with, I'm pretty sure this came out in July. Olivia Rodrigo, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So In Love. Let's talk about the album of the year. In my opinion, no other album this year has, like, I guess no other pop album this year has come up close to this album. Quick favorites on this. Um, Maggots for Brains. Purple, which is actually such a crazy fucking sad song. Purple is it's living up there rent free. I actually had to stop listening to this album because it was actually eating away at my brain. So I have put it down in the second half of the month. I won't even lie to you, but I feel like I will return to her. But it had me like, it was a lot. It was a lot. What else? Listen to New Avatar by Kalela. Go stream New Avatar by Kalela, guys. The Bridge, Crystallized. Great, great songs. What else? Music Fashion Film by Charlie. I mean, come on. Charlie is in her prime right now. She's gonna be at Outside Lands this Friday, and I will be getting in somehow. Hopefully, I'm actually manifesting it. I'm praying to the universe. I'm putting it out there. Like I will. Someone is gonna stop me in the street and be like, "Wait, you like Charlie? I got you a wristband for Friday because actually I'm in love with you and I know that you want to go. So here is my gift to you." And I'm gonna be like, "Thank you." Off Music Fashion Film. Currently, my favorite song is No One Lasts Forever. 2007, Persona. I mean, I wish it was longer. And I know the B-sides exist. I have not listened to the B-sides because I do not want to pay $4 for that. Love you, Charlie. When it comes out on streaming, then maybe I'll stream. The new Adele song, Ain't in LA. What can I say? Pink hair. I love Adele. In LA scratches the same itch that We Can't Stop did when I was 13. And that's kind of beautiful. And I kind of love that. Pedal by Ariana Grande. Guys. I know the elephant in the room. But I did like Pedal. I'm sorry. Oh Well, Stay, Pedal, the actual song, Warning Signs. I mean, I'm just a sucker for an Ariana album. Like, it is just good pop music. Praying for my sister, though. I am praying for my sister, though. She is going through something. And that's all I'll say about that. Don't Wish Me Well was in my July playlist by Solange. If you have not heard Don't Wish Me Well by Solange, go listen to it. Great song. 20 something was in my playlist this month. Just the chokehold that Control has on me needs to be studied, actually. But yeah, that's what I was listening to in July. Okay, in July I watched Scary Movie. Dumbass. I was not a fan of Scary Movie. I'm sorry. Was not a fan of Scary Movie. Evil Dead Burn. Great movie. I have not seen any of the other evil whatever movies, but I went to go watch Evil Dead Burn and I was genuinely entertained. So and then yeah, The Odyssey, The Virgin Suicides, Palo Alto, The Florida Project, Picture Being a Wallflower. One movie that I watched in June that I actually want to bring up was Leviticus. Great movie. It's on streaming, and I need to rewatch it because it was so good. Gay demon movie. And I think that's it. That is it for this episode of Evil Taurus. Hopefully my hair is pinker and not orange like it has been for the past week. I guess only time will tell. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you took something away from this other than the fact that I'm an alcoholic and I'm bad at having friends. Until next month, I'll see you in September. I'll see you in my dreams, and I'll see you at the club. Alrighty. Take care. Bye bye.